Hello, everybody. Fearmy Games, the new part of the Napoleon Republic of France campaign or campaign, however it's pronounced in Francos. Alright, or as the Greeks would say, Gallica. Alright, let's get this party started. We're gonna lose this battle, guaranteed, team. I make no promises of victory. I make promises of sticking it to them, so that way it's not just a complete steamroll. That's all I promise you guys. Honestly, even that promise is gonna be hard to keep, but I'm gonna do my best. Basically, the thing that's going to make it the most effective for us is trying to limit cav charges, because cav charges will be really what ends the battle for us. Apparently, we can't deploy inside the city, which is honestly the best place to deploy. So we're going to try and limit the amount of places where the cav could just openly go into. Would admittedly be better if I could actually deploy them inside the cities and choke points, but you know.
Damn this weather, sir. Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Can at least try and make it as effective as possible. Okay, and then we're going to bring the rest of our armed citizenry and we're going to start falling back into the city. Basically, the moment the battle starts. Let's make use of the stone wall as a defensive position. Let's see if they'll actually properly go where they need to go. Artillery, sir. Come on, boys. These guys in their position as fast as possible. We have taken the building, sir. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys took the building I told you guys to take. They're successfully behind, still undercover, for at least some of them are. Get you guys in that building there. So where's that building? It's right here, isn't it? Is there not enough space for them to go there? And of course, there's not enough space for these guys all to be in there, but hopefully it's not the end of the world. Ideally, maybe I can put it over here. These guys kind of watch their flank almost. Kind of have multiple lines of defense is kind of what I'm going for right now. Not everyone can guard mode like the armed citizenry can't do that. Can you guys not occupy that building at all for some reason? There we go.
We have taken the building, sir.
That's not quite how that works, infantry. There we go. Now they're doing it properly. So apparently not all of them still know how to go behind a wall. Let's see if it takes them. Maybe they'll figure it out soon. That's definitely not how that works, though. I think we're just got to give up that spot, and we're gonna have to fall back here. Like, can you guys not know how to just all string along a stone wall and crowd behind it like the armed citizenry are somehow doing without just fine? Like, come on, there's still 3 of you left over. Like, your lives are on the line. Be a little bit more adaptable, please. And now, chairs are nicely spread out. Get behind the wall. Before the enemy gets here, please. There we go. I think we got everybody now behind a wall. There we go. Now everyone's there. Exactly how we need this to be. Well, it looks like the enemy's actually trying to come across our left flank, which means we need to start moving around our troops a bit more to compensate for that. Making use of our armed citizenry here. Finally, a situation where I think this is going to be interesting. This is all just one armed citizenry unit. Looks like they're setting up just one line infantry all by their lonesome. We'll see how it works out for them. Too bad we couldn't have more guys over here, but that's the limit of what it has. Armed citizenry do not have too much ammunition, so we'll see how much they actually can kill. Looks like they're firing at something. Let's abandon the building. They're starting to fire at it with their cannons. We don't want you guys just completely wiped out before you have a chance to do anything useful with your lives. Brutal but true, okay? I like get an actually respectable line. There we go. They're going a very roundabout way to their destination. That's all I can say about that. So can I get you guys like flank around here maybe? That might be helpful. These guys do not seem to be doing a very good job of, you know, firing or doing anything like that. Just charge them if you're going to be that useless standing there. These guys are just getting slaughtered through the firing of these line infantry boys.
Our men are running, sir!
I'd order these guys to assist over here. Maybe we can kill one of their line infantry in this battle. That'd be a goal. They didn't have a rear charge, suckers. The cannon fire, though, man. That cannon fire. My guys are actually very tired. Come on, keep charging, boys. You're almost there. And they've now been surrounded. These Germans. We've broken one of them. We've done it, men. We've done it. We broke a German unit. Let me fall these guys back now to a more defensible position. I'm gonna go so far as to run them, just to get them to safety. I'm gonna have these guys focus on chasing these guys down now. Also, we'll get them hopefully out of cannon fire range enough to be more alive than 5 seconds. The way that works is kind of strange. I do say so myself. Falling these guys back. You're not holding that flank. You guys holding there. You guys holding there. You guys back here. I kind of want to make use of you guys elsewhere, but I'm trying to think about where you'd be useful. Maybe over here, but you guys can walk. I think that's enough. I'll follow these guys back now.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
I can imagine that they need to rest. They've been chasing people and fighting in melee and all that jazz. I'd be more amazed if they weren't tired. But thus is the way of war. I should fall these guys back slightly to a better spot. Why are you guys being so weird with your positioning right now? You should not be here, but you are here. Oh, these must be the guys who routed. That's probably why they look so weird to me. They ran away like cowards. The cowards they are. I am actually going to follow these guys back, though, because I definitely do not want them out here all by them with their lonesome. Ah, I almost had a perfect line. There we go. The enemy's being very slow and steady in how they march. I won't lie, this guy is the only one holding the flank of my general over here, so I'm a little bit concerned. So I think I'm going to fall my general back a line. Just get him out of there. That way he's not going to be so easily flanked. Now there will be actually some crossfire by them going this direction. That's good for us. There's only so many lines I can fire. Is a bit of a problem with my conscripts.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Now we got some guys who are able to fire into their flank. Let's run these guys into position here and try and get them flanking these guys. Apparently my guys are still considered winning slightly, but I think these guys are losing a lot less troops. So I think they're lying, something's lying or mistaken here. Thought I told you guys to run, but apparently I told you to walk. Yeah, I definitely think you're winning slightly. You're not the combatant, but you do you. Charge them, boys! Charge them! Let's get these guys involved in the fight at least somewhat.
Our men are running, sir!
I'm not surprised. They're only peasants, after all. These guys are getting killed because they literally put their backs against the enemy, so... what can you expect? My conscripts got destroyed over here.
All hope is lost, sir! This battle is almost done.
All hope is not lost. We still have our general. He's still fighting. He's still fighting these Germans.
Our men are running, sir!
And we lost. As expected. But hey, we killed at least one of their line infantry units, so there's a victory in of itself. Fortunately, Holland is really just keeping that army in place. See, if there wasn't the fact that there's two enemy armies here, I'd be so tempted to just run back, but maybe I'll be forced to do that. Yeah, I think Hanover they being lost is a bit more of a problem than losing Württemberg. I can always retake it later, but I can't. But you know, I mean, I can always retake that, but that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, I need better troops here. I mean, I can build some cannons, which I definitely need to start building some more cannons and artillery. South-Lorraine's basically where I'm able to make more artillery for the front lines. Yeah, I'm forced to send Napoleon north, which is not good because this area has not yet been pacified, but completely at least. But hopefully, in the next few turns, I can recruit more of a garrison army there. I mean, the conscripts aren't bad units. They're just not designed to be the mainstay of an army. Like, I'm gonna send that one to Württemberg now. I should probably send these this already has walls, so I'm gonna send the cannons to Württemberg as well. And recruit more troops over here in Canterbury. some more good troops that I can really use for my army. See, is anything I can replenish here? You may have my settlement for now. However, you Germans, apparently they've already got some armed citizenry mob loyal to them. So I'm going to quick save here for now, to make sure it doesn't crash on us. Can't apparently demand their surrender yet. Brandenburg now at least has something holding it, which is better than nothing, which is what we had before. Not going to be able to finish their replenishment, especially with the warrior, with all the rebellion stuff going on. There's probably going to be another rebellion in Holland, which means I need something to garrison southern Holland or something like that. I'm going to besiege the Prussians in Hanover. Apparently they're attacking me already. So let's fight this battle out then. We make war that we may live in peace. Aristotle, Greek philosopher. Interesting way of putting it. So we're defending, which means that they attack us. Nice and easy, I think. So what we're gonna do is probably make use of find a hill that we can use as our main area that we can defend around, and then yeah, let's see. Apparently there's no real hill here. I'd love to use a hill because I mean my cannon is less likely to shoot my own troops. There's like some slight inclines that I can maybe put my cannons on, but that's about it. That will do, I guess.
Damn this weather, sir. Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
However, it's hard to tell where exactly the best place to put my cannons would be. Preferably somewhere in my center, but... There's a hill right here where I think this is probably going to might be the best place to put my cannons. I say that, but I'm not 100% certain. I think I'd want to move these guys up a little bit more from where they are when the battle does actually start. What's that? I don't want you. I want you. Spread it out a little bit more. I think overall the layout is as good as I'm going to expect it, so I'm going to start moving these guys over here now. This is where I expect the main part of the battle to be. My general, I'm going to just get to keep in the woods near the center. Keep him nice and safe and secure, you know. Make sure all my men know to stay in guard mode. Some of it fire in advance mode, but I don't really think that's what I want to do right now, especially because only some of them could do it. Rather than lessen the chance that my guys have a problem. Get these guys where I need them to be. Get our cannons firing at their cannons. Prioritize taking the mounts, that way they don't have that advantage at all. Even though I specifically told all of them to have guard mode on, some of them do not have it up. Where are you going? What the hell? These guys just randomly left their post. Firing all along our lines at the enemy here. The Germans have mighty troopers, but however, we are the army of Napoleon. We will not lose this battle. Apparently, there is an enemy cav coming in over here I need to keep an eye on. However, it does look like it'd be optimal to slightly change up how our lines are organized. So can we fire over there? Let's just wipe the floor of that one now, just to make sure it dies. Our entire lines are just holding out just fine now. Dragoons are gonna fire, and then a charge! To make up for the fact that the enemy is pushing in our left flank, I'm actually going to charge. Change up our lines a little bit to match it. I'm gonna send this guard battalion to assist. Napoleon is broken. Let's chase off those guys.
Our men are running, sir.
Our center is being pushed in quite heavily, it would appear. Change to canister shot and start firing at the big blob right there. Turn our flank fast, boys.
Our men are running, sir.
Our center is falling apart, actually. It's not what I expected to happen at all, but our flanks are winning. So that's at least that's at least important. What's going on over here now? Napoleon, how's looking for you over here now? This is giving us the opportunity to kind of reform.
Sir, and must rest a while.
Alright, now that we've got time for our ranks, or for our guys to reform, let's fall those guys back. Let's bring these guys over here now. Stop that charge. We need to flank them. We should be winning this section here.
Our general is under attack.
It's understandable that Napoleon's under attack. However, we should be winning over here now. Yeah, it looks like these guys are trying to break. Mostly due to the fact that they are only armed citizenry, so it provides them a decent disadvantage in a fight. We broke them over here now. Looks like at least we broke them or they're routing. Yeah, they're routing, so we broke them. Okay. Come on, boys, you can do it. I definitely think we're going to win this battle in the end. It's just going to take a little bit. Who's running? What happened here? Oh, there's a cannon right there. I didn't even notice that. That's probably why they're running. They're being just fired at by those cannons. I didn't even see it in the woods.
Our men are running, sir.
Charge 'em, boys. Now we've taken out the enemy cannons now. So I wish I had noticed that before, because that was a big problem right there.
Our men are running, sir.
Now who's running? Over here? Assist 'em, boys. Enemy general has been killed. That should probably break the backs of the remaining troops. The shock of losing your general is something we understand quite well here.
Sir, this is a black day.
Napoleon's been wounded. Indeed is a dark day. Shows just how incompetent he can be. We definitely need to chase up as much people, as many of the enemy as possible. Because we still need to take back Hanover.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Chase them down, boys. Chase them down. Cannon, I'm going to tell you to stop. Just stop doing whatever you're doing.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
A unit's actually used all of its ammunition? That's honestly a miracle. I don't think we've actually ever had that happen in one of these battles. Fire! Use your bullets, boys. Target practice. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think so. Let's just quit battle. If that their center collapsing was a big surprise. Thankfully, we won the flank, so we were able to just turn it around. That was a knockdown, drag out battle right there. The first time we've really been contested. Demand surrender. Honestly, I probably should just not. I probably should just auto-resolve and kill them, but oh well. Hannover's been recaptured now. And of course, rebel armies are out once again, and unfortunately, the stronger army was for some reason once again next to the Netherlands, which is annoying. Let's wipe out this weak army real fast. Just wipe it off the face of the earth for now. Get back to Holland. They're probably going to attack the Netherlands, which is just going to piss me off, but they're going to do it because nothing I can do about it. Now that's a decently sized garrison. You can enlist a general here too. That'd be awesome. Superior general, natural scout, general of the Grand Army. Seems like a good pick. Why can't I get him? Hello? Why can't I pick an option? Why can't I enlist the commander at this time? I don't have the maximum amount enlisted. I have the money to afford him. There we go. Now there's a general in here to help hold the line. This is mostly a lot of conscripts, but there's a decent solid line infantry basis, so this should hopefully turn this settlement into one that could hold its own if invaded. A new army, you could say. We'll have to wait for Napoleon, though. Napoleon won't be able to re-lead his armies anytime soon. Let's see. I could probably chase this army down and wipe the floor with them, but I'm gonna end turn, see what happens. See what it does. Unfortunately, we let it, get out in a surrender, but for some reason it didn't make it, so it had to leave our territory. It's been allowed to take... over there. Oh, good. Attacked Holland. Whew, I was worried it was actually going to go somewhere threatening. Okay. Quick save here. What time is it? Do we have time? Yeah, we have time. Perfect. Okay, let's take it. Well, at least it's good that the Holland rebels don't try and take the Netherlands from me. So, maybe I didn't need to worry so much about chasing after that big army then. Men are wise in proportion, not to their experience, but to their capacity for experience. Once I take out this rebellion, Poland will probably start coming down. I probably still won't be happy, but at least it'll be in a position where I might be able to lessen the sheer amount of troops I have to have stationed here. So we are defending the settlement. It looks like we're only defending half of the settlement. Because apparently, for some reason, we can't defend our whole settlement. The game has to make so we have plenty of out in the field. Which honestly does kind of fit a decent amount. But, let's see. We want to make sure we can maximize our defenses while lessening theirs. This forest is also a bit on a hill. Which honestly makes it a very nice place to defend. I like that. There's also another hill over here, but... that the enemy can come down. So that means we definitely do not want to defend over here, because the enemy will have the high ground pushing into us. So if we're going to defend on this flank, we will have to defend, So, like, basically far away from this ridge and inside. This will be basically, if we want to defend from this flank, we'd have to defend inside the city. If we want to defend outside the city, over here is probably our best flank. While they also have a high ground over there, we also would have a bit of a high ground too. So that means that they want to come charge us in melee, they'd be charging uphill. It's like holding... Actually, no, we can't defend this field because we can't deploy there. Never mind, we're just going to deploy inside the city. Basically trying to negate their primary advantage of terrain. Now, I'd love to find a good place for the cannons, but once again, inside of a city, it's kind of hard to find an effective place to put these guys. Yeah, these guys have to be laid out like this, don't they? Where's the area where they can very easily fully deploy, all unlimbered and stuff? Would be kind of out on the front line. However, that has its own problems. A conundrum indeed. Maybe. And every place has its own problem with deploying them. This one has a forest. This hill's not too bad to place them at the start, but then we'd have to run them back pretty quickly, and they probably be overtaken. So that's not a good idea in of itself. So probably here's the best spot. Then we'll just have to make sure before the enemy gets too close into range, we'll have to just follow them back. Best we can do there. I want to make sure no infantry is kind of positioned in where they are. Let's try and put one of our weakest militia units. I don't know which one's actually my weakest militia units, because I don't know their stats. Oh, we can look at their stats, apparently. This one's our weakest militia. We'll place this inside the side here, inside the building. Let's see, the next weakest unit is this one, in this building. We're going to make use of the buildings to try and both kind of draw enemy fire, but also in the hopes that I'm also hoping that will help. Why can't I do any deployables, though? That's kind of weird. I just noticed I can't do any deployables. So we got some elite guardians. So this guy, I think I'll have a whole. Let's use my line infantry actually to hold the streets, and we will add in the guard units wherever we need more space, wherever we need more troops. I don't want to really put anybody there because I feel like putting in a unit there is almost a death sentence to that unit. So that's why I'm like reluctant with putting anybody there. Like if I put this unit here, it kind of would. I might be able to run it away in time. It'd be a very close thing about it dying or not. That's what I mean by close. So this one will move over here. Honestly, if we can kind of hold this little area here as a choke, as like one of our potential choke points, like honestly, this one would have to be kind of up on the hill. It'd be kind of like out in front of it. It would be in a very good defensive position, though the enemy would take the woods, and that would give them an advantage that we don't want them to have. So we definitely don't want to actually push past that spot. And we'll actually put a guard unit here. Be careful. That was a decent idea, I think, to use this as a defensive point, but I think it's actually not going to work. Never mind. We got it working. We got it working now. Okay. So, is there anyone left? You guys are left. We'll pull you into the city for now. Let's see. You... Like this guard unit over here. Where is he again? Here. That one. We'll keep you over here as a backup force for this flank. We'll kind of move you wherever you're needed, essentially. I feel like this flank will need you. Yeah, right there to plug up this hole when it opens up. You. Once again, I think I'm going to keep you somewhere where I think you can be of assistance, which would be right here, probably. Especially because you can go into square formation if I need you to. Alright, I think that's the best defense position we're going to get right now. These guards might have somewhere. I'm going to just pull them more to safety out of potential cannon fire range. But they're kind of cannon fodder right there. Let the enemy run to us. Apparently our cannons already see someone they can fire at. So it would appear that they're not going to focus on our... Oh, wait, this unit just way over here. That's being... Phew. I forgot about you guys. I'm sorry about that. Run, boys, run!
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
He's under attack? He's literally behind a building! Behind another building! Call him out there, get out of there. We got these guys out safely. It looks like these guys are at least going to be able to get out safely. I wish cannons eventually ran out of ammo, but in this game, or maybe they do in the base game, but on this mod, I think the fact that they do not run out of ammo is actually a huge problem. I'm pretty sure they used to run out of ammunition in Empire, though. Maybe I'm misremembering. Fire! Yeah, cannons are getting actually a decent amount of damage off our back. Just at least some of what they're receiving. Enemy cav forces over here, which means I need to start moving these guys to counter them. The only unit I have left to do that, so that's what they're gonna have to do. I feel like, yeah, there we go. I was about to say, I feel like there's a better defensive spot for these guys than where they were, and I was right. Now, who's being blasted? It does look like they're doing just fine over here. Just firing pot shot after pot shot at these light dragoons who have no idea what they're doing. And it was quite nice of the enemy to bring their troops into this choke point here. They're actually falling back a little bit. And those guys are just standing there, let me shoot at them, which is always nice for me. Not really so nice for them, but nice for me. I'm tempted to I'm gonna wait to retake the farmhouse for when there's a little bit when they're a little bit more invested. I also need to keep an eye out for anybody who has the I'm being targeted icon, because that means that's like this unit. I'm gonna fall these guys back and spread them out a little bit too will also help them not die as much. Spreading out a line, I think, just is the most defensive position you could take against cannons. Especially the cannon's not really going after this building, but actually the people behind them. Okay, these guys are also firing, apparently. Where's that cav that they're supposed to be firing at? Apparently there's something they're firing at, but I can't see it. Right there, there it is. That cav unit that's just standing there. Question: the enemies attacked me. Why do they think I'm going to come to them? This unit's still getting hit here or there, but I've negated at least a decent amount of it. Some of them are behind a building, so it's helping a little bit, but not too much. These guardians are almost elite troops, so ideally they don't take too much damage before a fight, but I understand that's probably also why they're being targeted, is because they're one of my elite troops. Canister shot time. So I need to start moving my guys up again. One more volley and they're gone. Perfect. Now we need to relimber and leave. Come on, boys. Alright, they're good to go. Run, boys, run! It's strange that we couldn't use any deployables, even though we are defending a settlement that is ours, but... oh well. Thankfully we still have bayonets and stuff like that, which might allow them to be braced. I actually don't know how bracing works in this game. Yeah, those guys got popped. Let's see over here. How's it looking now? These guys are getting slowly kind of pummeled, but they are doing a good job of keeping people occupied. Can I tell how many kills they've gotten? No. Already have one unit of blind infantry's fallen back. Considering originally this is supposed to be like a fallback line for those militias, I think it's coming out quite nicely. I think it might be valuable to move up my own light infantry to here to get some good flanking shots at the enemy. You know, instead of just leaving this to be a static defensive line. get these guys to move fast into a more defensible line. These guys are being swarmed right now. Let's see, can I move you? I want to move you guys up now. They're doing a really good job of holding the line for now, but they will eventually fall. But I can at least provide some nice assistance to them. And these guys holding the line is definitely buying me some time to move my troops into a better position. And these militias are just beating up those line infantry. Keep running, boys. You can get in position to assist that militia troops now before they're all dead. Looks like this is starting to be either shelled by artillery now, or
Our
it's
men are running, sir.
They deserve it. They did a really good job. They deserve a good run. And now these guys get to be fired upon by multiple angles and routes. Might as well just do with that one real fast. Charge those enemy cav, counter cav strategy! And provide some reinforcements for my own cav to that battle. There we go, they broke. That's not the direction I want you guys to be in. Why won't you do that? Why won't you guys be in the direction I want you to be in? Come on, boys. I don't want you that way. I want you on this side. Screw you. I don't think there's anything now defending the enemy's cannons, so I'm going to start taking them out. Now that I'm pretty confident in this battle, I'm going to start actually just advancing my troops. My line along this ridge here. This flank was largely untouched. The remains of this enemy cav are going to be a problem. Boys, what are you doing? Attack the people I'm telling you to murder! You're literally being attacked! Where are you going? What the hell is going on here? Maybe if I tell them to attack something else, then attack these guys. They'll do it. What is this? What is that? That makes no sense, but it's happening. I don't know how, but it is. Let me adjust where their position they're facing to match it. The general is that light dragoon unit, apparently. Nope, another cannon destroyed. And the more cannons are gone, the better we will be.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must
I can
rest a
understand
while.
why they're fatigued. They've been running around killing a bunch of shit for me. That's why they're fatigued. As long as you take out those cannons, boys, your victory will be ours. Just without their cannons, the enemy is nothing left. For some reason, they've not been investing their general's bodyguard here, so my guys have been kind of free to do whatever they want, which is beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna start running these guys back home. They've done exactly what I needed them to do. Now it's time for them to take their laurels and go. That guy's gone. Come on, boys. This fight officially barely got really touched by anything outside of horses. This flank's been like mostly pushed by the infantry, but we're good. I think we officially won this battle. They still have lots of troops left, so mostly I think we won a morale victory, essentially, rather than like a full slaughter victory. Nice rear charge there. Finish those guys off. Yeah, it looks like the cannons have returned here. I think it's high time to get these guys to just push the last cannon defense of line that the enemy has. Yeah, you're routing. You're not in combat anymore. You guys are all fresh or not, and not tired, so I might as well just invest you guys into this charge. So I'm just going to charge this guy into the cannons, and then these guys will be there to just reinforce the cav when it inevitably gets attacked by the general's bodyguards, light dragoons. Boom. You guys are dead now. My general's bodyguard
victory, sir,
now gets to charge in here.
Yours.
And dead. Victory is ours. A heroic victory, even. Insubordination may only be the evidence of a strong mind. Napoleon has recovered from his wounds and is ready for battle. So, can I re-recruit him for like free? Where's Napoleon? Or is he at Paris? Dude, he's actually at Paris. Okay. Let's bring him to Hanover then. Let's just finish off this foolish rebellion now. Alright. At least through military conquest, these guys shouldn't rebel anymore. I say should, but they still might. So I'm going to send these guys now further to the front. First Alsace-Lorraine. Alsace-Lorraine does need some of its own, you know, pretty good units still as well. Finally, I can actually recruit some elite infantry here. I'll make that garrison stronger and able to actually hold out. I want to let my guys recover instead of just chase these guys out. I mean, it probably could. Let's just take a bunch of melee troops and just charge it. I think we lost more troops than we needed to, but it's fine. We wiped out the army of Brandenburg. They're rebuilding already, and they already have a decently sized one. But I think we're good on that front. Oh my god, it's been an hour and 6 minutes after that battle. Oh my gosh, this is a long episode. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this extra long episode. Have a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys may be. Well, you know, press the like button down below if you guys like the video. Subscribe to see more content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.